Hi there, my name is Dr. Ray Lopez, and I will be teaching your course for this fall 2017 semester on sensation and perception. What you're going to need to follow along on this recording is the following. First, you're going to need to have a copy of the syllabus pulled up in front of you. It can either be an electronic copy or a paper copy, it doesn't matter. And then you'll need to have a web browser open, and so you can go and look at the Blackboard site and the other site that I'm going to show you. So if you don't already have a copy of the syllabus in front of you and aren't sitting in front of a computer with a web browser, then why don't you go ahead and do that real quick, and then you can start this recording again. In the meantime, let's first go over to the syllabus. And so if you go to the first page of the syllabus, you'll see the UTSA logo and the course, Fall 2017, Sensation Perception Online. You'll see my lovely photo there, my El Chapo portrait with my name, my email address, which is probably the best way to contact me is via email. Please don't use the communication functions in Blackboard. If you need to send me a message, just go to email. And there's another way that we will communicate as well that I will show you. I do have on-site office hours this semester. I will be in my office in MH 40422 on Wednesdays from 3 o'clock until 4 o'clock. If this doesn't work for you for whatever reason and you want to see me for whatever reason, feel free to drop me a note and we can schedule something. Finally, there's a phone number there. You can text that number if you need to get a hold of me. If you call it, I will probably not answer it because I don't answer numbers that I don't recognize. But if you can send me a text. If you do send me a text at that phone number, please make sure to identify who you are, and if you can, which section of the class that you're in. There's two sections of sensation perception this fall semester. There's section 001 and section 002. If you don't know, that's okay. I'll find it, but it saves me a little bit of looking whenever I'm looking at grades or something. So the course objectives, we're going to go through the science of sensation and perception. So essentially, psychology is all about behavior, of course, the scientific study of behavior. And in order to behave, you have to be able to perceive the environment. You have to be able to sense the environment and perceive the environment. So we have these immense faculties built into our bodies that are designed for sensing different energies from the environment. So we have eyes to sense light energy. We have skin to sense heat energy and vibration energy. We have our ears that can sense vibrations in the air. And we're going to learn about all of these different sensory systems, sensation and perception systems. The prerequisite for this course is that you have to have suffered through experimental psychology with a grade of C or better. It's good for 3 credit hours. Now, the bulk of this course will be done through Blackboard. And when I say the bulk, what I mean specifically is the exams, obviously. And you can access everything you need through Blackboard. And in case you don't know what the address is, I'm sure you do because you couldn't have gotten this recording if you didn't. But it's utsa.blackboard.com. You can just bookmark that address. As I said, I do have office hours. And the textbook. Now, since this is an online class, the textbook is very essential. All of the exam materials come from the materials in the textbook. So, yes, you have to read, unfortunately. And you have to read very carefully, as a matter of fact. The textbook is Goldstein and Brockmole 2017, Sensation and Perception 10th edition. There is the ISBN 13 number there on the first page of the syllabus. A question I get asked a lot by students is, can I use an earlier edition? And I wish you could. I mean, the reason that I dissuade you from doing that is because there are some significant differences between the editions of these books, because the field of sensation and perception changes pretty rapidly. So there are some differences between the 9th edition and the 10th edition. So if you take an exam in this course but you study the 9th edition, there's probably going to be some questions you don't even recognize because they're asking about things that are only covered in the 10th edition. So while you could probably learn about 75% of what you need to know with the 9th edition book, it is not recommended. There is a online tool that comes with this book. It is called Cengage MindTap. That tool is not required for this course. It's an extra, I don't know, $95 or something like that. You don't need to have it. Now, if you do have it, if you did purchase it, I do provide instructions online for how to access a Cengage MindTap, the course information for this course in Cengage MindTap. I do provide that for you. And I'll show you that here in a bit when we get to the website. But you don't have to buy it. But the stuff is pretty helpful. I mean, it does help a lot of people study. So, if you got $95 burning a hole in your pocket, then go for it. Let's go to page 2 now of the syllabus. And at the top of page 2, we see the policy on lectures. Now, I do have lectures that have been recorded. And all of the lectures have been recorded, and they are posted in YouTube. So they're video lectures with me and some slides. And there's a link there on the top of page 2 of the syllabus to take you directly to the YouTube channel where I have all of these lectures posted. And of course, the link is also provided online. Each of the 15 chapters of the book is covered by anywhere from 5 to 7 videos. It depends on how long it is. And each one of those videos is anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes long. So there's a lot of lecture there. They are very detailed lectures, It took me a lot of work to make those lectures. The slides for the lectures will be posted online as well for you to get to it. Now, I can't require you to watch the lectures. It's kind of like requiring you to come to class. You either do or you don't. Because I have no way of monitoring, who's watching the lectures. All I can tell you is this. The students that have sat through the lectures and used them have found them extremely useful. I've been told that over and over again. So they are useful, thank God, right? They do cover the main concepts in each chapter. I give examples just so that you can make sure you can understand what's being described in the chapter. For class participation, I'm not going to grade you on class participation. In other words, I'm not going to force you to post something in Blackboard or anything like that. I do have, I will be monitoring the discussion forums in Blackboard, so please feel free if you want. You can ask a question there. I'm also going to provide another collaboration tool called Telegram, which I will cover here in a little bit. I've used it now for two semesters now, and it's worked really well. So I'll go into that here in just a little bit. But that's the policy on lectures. They're on YouTube. You don't have to watch them, but they're very, very helpful. And each chapter is covered by 5 to 7 lectures, lecture videos. Each one of those videos is anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. So the videos are chunked up into 10 to 20 minute chunks. So that way, you can sort of pace how you watch them. Since they're on YouTube, you can watch them anywhere. You can watch them on your phone. If you're at work and there's like a lot of downtime and you got nothing to do, you can just pop it in and listen to it. So hopefully the fact that they're on YouTube and they're chunked up that way will make it a little bit easier for you to consume them. So exams, all of the exams are going to be given online in Blackboard, so there's no need for you to come into UTSA. All the exams on the Blackboard site, there's 4 exams total. Each one of the exams has dates when they need to be completed, and we will talk about that when I get to the course calendar there at the end of this syllabus. They must be completed by the date that they are due. Now, this is an online course and you're taking the exam online. So basically, I have no idea what you guys are doing, right? I mean, cheating and all kinds of horrible, terrible things, right? So I don't have any control over that. So the exams are fairly locked down. By that, I mean, first of all, you can only attempt an exam one time. So when you start an exam, make sure you have the time to take the exam. Make sure you have a good internet connection and make sure you have a good computer that's not going to reboot itself or flake out in the middle of your exam. Because once you roll that dice, that's it. It's you have to complete the exam when you start it. You cannot attempt the exam again. So if you start it and then it bombs out on you, that's it. So you have to make sure that you finish the exam and that you're able to take it and have a clean amount of time to take it. The amount of time that you're going to need to take each exam is 90 minutes. 90 minutes. So each exam consists of 65 multiple choice questions. And there's 4 exams total for the semester. 3 of those exams cover 4 chapters of the book. So, for example, the first exam covers chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. The second exam covers 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. Since there's 15 chapters in the book, the last exam, exam 4, only covers 3 chapters, 13, 14, and 15. Each exam will consist of 65 multiple choice questions, and you'll be given 90 minutes to complete each exam. Once the 90 minutes is up, the exam will automatically shut down and submit itself. So you have to get through the exam in 90 minutes. Also, there's no makeup exams because, they're online. Actually, the exams are online right now. They are all available to you online. The due dates are there for really your benefit to sort of help you pace your studying, because one semester I tried not having any due dates, just having them all due at the end of the semester basically, and that was a total disaster because everybody procrastinated. So I had 50 students that were like the night they were due taking 3 exams. So I'm not doing that again. So basically, you're going to basically have an exam per month of this semester, basically. You have one due in September, one due in October, one due in November, one due in December. Each of the exams is going to count for 25% of your grade. So that's it. The entirety of your grade is based upon these 4 exams. And there will be no extra credit given. The main reason for that is not because I'm mean, but because I have 2 sections of sensation and perception with 80 students per section. So it's 160 kids. That's a lot of work. So if I was keeping track of extra credit assignments and stuff like that for that many people, it would be difficult. So this is the way it is laid out. Pretty straightforward. 4 exams over the course of the semester. You can take them anytime you want, but remember, you can only attempt the exam one time. Next on the page 2, at the bottom of page 2 in the syllabus, is the reference to the Student Disability Services. I personally am very committed to helping students with disabilities, with documented disabilities, help them out as much as possible. So, if you feel you may have a disability which may qualify you for service through the Student Disability Services, by all means, go to the website that's listed there at the very bottom of page 2 and check it out. They have a process for getting you all set up. Once you're set up, they will let all your professors know at the beginning of each semester. They are fantastic people to work with. They're very professional. They're very good. So if you do have a disability that is covered by their policies, by all means take advantage of it, because it's part of your it's part of your educational benefit of being at UTSA. Let's see. Let's go to page 3 now. At the top of page 3, we have the stuff on academic dishonesty. So, no incivility online. Please be careful, as all of you probably know. Everything that appears online is essentially advertised to the world. There's no such thing as privacy online. Everything has the possibility of being exposed. So you have to be real careful about what you post online, what you say online, the way you say things online. Obviously, plagiarism and copying and cheating on tests is a no-no. I do have methods installed for monitoring your performance and comparing your performance to others, and comparing your computer sessions to others. So, I do have ways of detecting, basic sorts of cheating attempts. So don't do it. Please don't do that. And of course, there's links there to the Creed and the Honor Code, as well as information on plagiarism. Let's go now to the top of page 4. Dropping the course. Please check the semester calendar on ASAP. I do provide a link to that calendar in the online tool. But make sure you monitor the semester calendar on ASAP to know when the correct time is where you could drop a course. Hopefully you won't have to do that. But life happens. You never know. Just keep, you might want to check the drop dates and write them down in your calendar, just so in case something, God forbid something happens, you'll be ready to deal with it. In the middle of page 4, you have the course calendar. The course calendar is pretty straightforward. You have the exams there listed on the course calendar, exams 1 through 4. In the next column, you have the chapters that are covered by each of the exams. And then finally, the deadline date for completing each exam. So, for example, exam 1, the first row there in the course calendar table, exam 1 covers chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it will be due on the 16 de septiembre, September 16th. Please note that all of these dates, the exam is due at 11:59 p.m. on each one of these dates. And the first 3 exams, 1 through 3, are due, those dates that are there, the 16th of September, the 21st of October, and the 18th of November. All of those dates are Saturday nights. So this class is going to fuck up at least one Saturday night per month in your life. So, so prepare for that. So those are Saturday nights, and so each exam's due 11:59 p.m. on those nights. The 15th of December is a Friday night, I couldn't make it Saturday because grades are due pretty quick after that. So, or actually the semester, that is the last official day of final exams, is the 15th of December. So I can't give any exams past that. And of course, on the Friday, the 15th of December, the exams due again at 11:59 p.m. So you have basically all day on a Saturday to do those exams. Finally, at the bottom of page 4, we have links to important websites for this course: Blackboard, my YouTube channel, my site for this course, ASAP, Blue Book, which has the syllabuses, the Creed and Code of Conduct, and then the link to the Disability Services website. All right. So if you have any questions over this syllabus, please feel free to drop me an email or communicate with me in some of the other ways that I'm about to show you. But otherwise, what we're going to do now, what I want you to do now, is to switch over, put away the syllabus and switch over to your web browser. And what you're going to do in your web browser is you're going to go to utsa.blackboard.com. utsa.blackboard.com. And you're going to type that into the address bar. And once you go to the login page for Blackboard, you're going to log in with your, I believe it is your ABC123 username and password. And once you enter in your ABC123 username and password, you will be presented with your Blackboard opening page, and you probably have several classes listed there. Each one of the courses that you're taking this fall semester has a Blackboard page to it. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the link for Sci 3153 PSY 3153-001 or -002, whichever you have. Fall 2017 Sensation and Perception. You're going to click on that link. And once you click on that link, you should open up into the main homepage for this course, the Blackboard page for this course. So once you get there, on the left-hand side of the page, you will see the menu selections, and one of the menu selections there should say Content. So click on Content, and after you click on Content, you should see a page that has 3 links on it. The link is Start Here Welcome Video, which is how you got this video, so I'm assuming you know how to get here. The next link is Course Content, and the third link is Exams. So the first link is obvious. It's this video that you're watching now. The next link, let's go to the next link, the one that says Course Content. So go ahead and click on that link. If you click on that link, it should open up a new browser window or tab, depending on how you have your browser configured. And it's gonna open up a very simple looking page with not a lot of text on it. And the simple looking page at the very top is going to say Sci 3153 Sensation Perception Course Resources. This is the main place where I keep all the resources for this class. Now I do this for a lot of reasons. The main reason was because Blackboard, over the course of several years of using Blackboard, has occasionally eaten all of my content. So I'll go to Blackboard, thinking that all my slides and lectures are all there, and they're gone. They're just all gone. And I'm like, well, screw this. I'm not going to keep my stuff on Blackboard anymore. So basically what I'd have is this link that takes you to this little site that has links to everything you're going to need for the semester. The first link that you see there on this little page, so it says Sci 3153 Sensation Perception Course Resources, and then the first link that you see there is Video Lectures and Lecture Slides. If you click on that, it should open up a page that has the video lecture playlists and from chapter 1 to chapter 15. and then the lecture slides from chapter 1 to chapter 15. So whenever you want to watch the lectures, what you do is you come over here and you can download the lecture slides in PDF format by clicking on any one of those links that you see in the bottom part of that little page. And then each one of the links on the top part of that page will take you to the playlist on YouTube for each one of the chapter lectures. So real handy. It's always going to be here. Just go to this website and you can always get to the lectures 24/7. So if you hit the back button on your browser, go back to the original page that we were on, the one that says Sci 3153 Sensation Perception Course Resources. We just took a look at the video lectures and lecture slides. Now the next link that you see there is Fall 2017 Resources. If you click on that, it opens up a page that has just basically a laundry list of different files that you can get access to. And what I'd like to do now is just go down this laundry list and tell you what each one of these links are. First is the syllabus. The first link there, Fall 2017 syllabus. That's the syllabus you've just been looking at. Anytime you need to get access to it, you can just go here and click on that link and you can download a PDF version of the syllabus. The next link that you see, Instructions for Telegram Chat Group. If you click on that link, it'll open up a little text file telling you how to connect to the chat room that I have set up for this class. Now, the chat room that I've been using for this class uses an app called Telegram. You don't have to use this. I have found, however, that students find it very convenient, and they usually end up talking to each other, helping each other out, answering questions. And it's a great way to get a hold of me because I have it, and I'm able to answer questions that are posted there. So it's a great tool, but you don't have to do it. But I would strongly recommend that you do. But basically what you do is you follow the directions here, which are pretty straightforward. First thing you need to do is you need to get your phone. And if you don't already have Telegram, a lot of people use it, but if you don't already have it, you need to go to either the Google Play Store or the Apple, the iTunes store in Apple, depending on what type of phone you have. Look for the Telegram app and download it, install it to your phone, fire it up, register, and basically it registers you by your phone number. Once you've got it running on your cell phone, the next thing you want to do is you want to click on the link that's there. It's go.salsa.net/O. You want to go to that link to on your phone, and that will allow you to join my Sensation and Perception group. Once you've done that, you're in. You can go and you can post messages to the group, and you can read what's been posted there before. That's one of the nice things about Telegram is it keeps a record of what's posted in there, so you can always go back later and see what other people have posted. Once you've got all that set up, once you've installed the app on your phone, and once you've clicked on the link to go to the to register for the chat room, then you can go to web.telegram.org anytime on a web browser on your desktop, and you can always use the chat room through that web browser interface. So to summarize, Telegram is an app that you can install on your phone, either iPhone or Android, that I will be using to communicate with the class. It's a great tool. I've had pretty good success using it the last 2 semesters now. I guess I've been using it. Maybe 3. I don't even remember. But I think it's 2. And works great. And, please feel free to install it and check it out. So let's see. That was Telegram. Now click on the back, or go back to the page that we were on, the Sci 3153 Sensation Perception Course Resources. And then go back to the Fall 2017 resources. I think you can get there. Let me hang on a sec. Oh yeah, okay. Just click the back arrow. Click the back arrow to go back to the fall 2017 resources. And so we've looked at the syllabus. We have looked at the instructions for the Telegram group. The next link there says Fall 2017 Academic Calendar. You can click on that link anytime to open up a PDF file containing the academic calendar for the fall 2017. That will have dates for, the most important thing for you guys is dates for adding and dropping the course. So check that calendar out and make note of the dates that are there for adding and dropping. The next link says instructions for exams. Instructions for exams. If you click on that link, it'll open up a little text file that gives you the instructions that are given to you prior to taking the exam. So this is just where you can kind of review them so you can prepare. But basically you have to do it in one sitting. You have 1.5 hours, 90 minutes dedicated. Make sure you have a good internet connection, that your computer won't shut down or reboot itself. If you quit in the middle of the exam, then any questions you didn't answer will be counted as wrong. The exam consists of 65 multiple choice questions. You will have 90 minutes to take the exam, and you will not be allowed to go back to a question once you have answered it. So like I said, I've got it locked down pretty well in a vain attempt to control cheating. So that's the exam instructions. Go ahead and click on the back arrow in your browser to go back to the Sci 3153 resources page, Fall 2017 resources page. We looked at the instructions for exams. The next thing that you see there after instructions for exams is instructions for Cengage MindTap. This is the tool that is optional. It is completely optional for you to use. They do have some really handy things there. Notably, the best, probably the best thing they have there is an electronic copy of the textbook. They have that. They have like flashcards and puzzles and all kinds of things to help you study and learn the material better. So, like I said, if you've got, 95, I think it's $95. If you're just rolling in cash and you just don't know how to spend your money, well, feel free to use these instructions to access Cengage MindTap. The next link there that you see, it says Access Cengage MindTap. That will actually take you to the website where you can log in or register for Cengage MindTap. So if you've already used Cengage tools before, they will already have your information. But if you haven't, it'll give you the opportunity to, first of all, to register. And then once you're logged in and you want to access the course, you can access the course, and then it'll give you the opportunity to whip out your credit card and pay for the course. So pretty handy. It's a one-stop shop. You can register and pay all by clicking on this link, the Access Cengage MindTap link. And then finally, the last link on this little page here on the Sci 3153 resources page is entitled Never Forget an Idea Again with the Feynman Technique. If you click on that link, it takes you to a little article that uses a technique that I have used for many, many years. It's a great general technique for learning anything you need to learn. You can actually use this technique to allow you to learn it. It's a very powerful technique. It takes practice to implement it well. It does take practice. You can't just read this article and just be really, really good at it. You do kind of have to practice and get better and better at it. But it's an extremely powerful method for learning pretty much anything that you have to learn. Obviously, I provide it here for you to use in learning the material in this course. Traditionally, this course is difficult for a lot of people because it is a combination not only of psychological principles, but it also has a lot of biology and it also has a lot of physics. So that puts off a lot of people, but it's not a course. Everybody can learn it. You just have to work at it. And this technique that I've presented here is something that you can use. Again, you're not being graded on this. You're not, I'm not evaluating you if you've used it. I just put it here for your benefit. I can tell you personally that it's helped me a lot in my life and career, and it would help you too. So, and if you want to find another article about it, you can Google it, and there's all kinds of articles online about the Feynman technique. So we have looked at the syllabus. So you have a copy of the syllabus. We have looked at the Blackboard website, so you know where to go to. Oh, let's go back. Actually, let's go back to Blackboard real quick. Sorry about that. Let's go back to Blackboard. And if you go back to the content section of Blackboard, so if you log back into Blackboard, go to the site for this particular course. And once you go there, click on the content link. We just looked at the course content link. The last link on that page says exams. If you click on that link, it'll open up 4 new links. Each one of those links is a link to the exams 1 through 4. Whenever you're ready to take the exams, open up this link, click on the exam you want to take, and let her go. Just remember, once you start the exam, you have to complete it. You can't shut down and go out and come back in again. You can't take forever because you only got 90 minutes. You have to do it all in one sitting. But here's where the exams are. They are available to you right now. So theoretically, you could, if you wanted to, bang all 4 of these exams out today and be done with the course. So you could do that if you want. Good luck to you, right? But they are here for you. As long as you complete each exam before its due date, you're fine. But here they are. Go back to the content course. Go back to the content link, and so we've looked at the Blackboard. We've looked at the course content page that has all the little links to the syllabus and to the lectures and to the slides and also to the Feynman technique. We've looked at that. I've told you about Telegram, so go ahead if you want. Please sign up for Telegram so that you can communicate with me if you need to. The next step really is to get your book and start using the Feynman technique if you want. Start using the Feynman technique in combination with the videoed lectures to start learning the materials in Chapter 1. So go ahead and get your book, start studying Chapter 1, watch the video lectures, and just start studying. And just remember that your Just remember that your first exam is due on September 16th at 11:59 p.m. So make sure you get chapters 1 through 4 studied good, and make sure you get that exam submitted by the end of the day on Saturday, September 16th. That's about it. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or send me a Telegram message. I will be monitoring the discussion forums, although I have found that students tend not to use those, but that's okay. You can use Telegram, or you can email me questions, however you want to do it. But I will be monitoring the discussion forums, and good luck on the course, and I will talk to you later.